Hello everyone, welcome to Tech with Machines. Today is our day 2 of problem solving. We are going to solve a very simple problem called buy sell stock. In this problem, we are given an array which is basically an array of prices on a given day or an array of prices of a given stock at a given day, and we need to figure out a best strategy to maximize the profit, or we need to find a way where we can buy the stock at the lowest price and sell it at the highest price to have the maximum profit gained. So as an example, if you can see here, I have taken two arrays for understanding it better. In the first array, we have the maximum profit of 6 and how it results into 6. We'll just go through that in a minute. And in the second array, we will not have any maximum profit because we don't have any 2 days where we can buy it at the lowest price or sell it at the highest price. Now, as you can see, the index or the index position of an array is a day in a time, right? So given day 0, you have stock price of the stock 10. Given day 1, you have price of the stock at 1, then day 2, price of the stock at 5, then day 3, then day 4, then day 5. So basically the index position is nothing but the price or the day, given day at which the stock is priced. So you can only sell at a later day. You have to buy first before you sell. You can't go back and sell it. That is not going to be the way. So now in this case, what we are gonna take as an approach is we will use a variable to store our maximum profit. Okay, so let's assume we are using a variable called max and initially it is 0, and we will go with the assumption that we have bought the stock on the first day itself. So our buying price here is going to be the value at index 0, which is in this case 10. Now we will iterate over the array. Now if we are iterating over the array till the end of the array or till the length of the array, that means the time complexity is going to be order of n. It's going to be linear time, and considering we are not using any extra space to figure out the maximum profit, it is going to be a order of 1, a constant space complexity. Now considering we have sold it at we have bought it at rupees 10 or at $10, whatever you want to consider. Let's say if we want to basically see if we can sell it on the next day. If we look at on the next day, the selling price is going to become 1, which is very lower comparatively to buying price. My selling price should be higher by the buying price. So which would mean I would not like to sell it on the day 1, but maybe I can buy it on the day 1 instead of selling it. So instead of making it a selling price, I will actually make it as a buying price. So now on the day 1, from the day 0, my buying price becomes 1. Now on the day 2, so this is your day 0, right? Now this was day 1 where you wanted to sell it, but because your selling price was less than the buying price, you basically, instead of selling it, you bought it at that price. So at day 1, the price, or day 1 starting from the index 0, if we consider, then your buying price is going to become 1. Now at day 2, again if I sell it, my selling price is 5, so I can sell it. So which would mean my profit for that day is going to become selling price minus buying price. It will be 5 minus 1, so it's going to become 4. So which means my maximum can be updated to this price because now I have a profit of 4 against 0. So my maximum is going to become the max of my existing maximum as well, and my current profit. So this is going to become 4. Now day 3, my selling price becomes 6, which means I can try to sell it and see how much profit I'm gaining. So my selling price becomes 6. So my profit is going to become 6 minus 1 because my buying price is still 1. So because I have not encountered any price which has the lowest buying price than what I have bought it for. So 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. That means in this case the maximum becomes max of 4 and 5, which would be 5. Now day 4, my selling price is going to become 7, and in this case, because I can't buy it, I have to sell it only because buying price is lower than selling price. So my profit is going to become 7 minus 1 equal to 6, which is gonna be maximum than my current max. So my max is gonna become 6. So this is my profit on day 4. Now on day 5, my selling price is going to become 1, which means I will get a current profit of 0, which is not maximum than my current maximum. So which means my max is going to remain 6 alone. So that's the maximum profit I am getting when I sell it on day 1 starting from index 0, and I buy it at day 1 starting from index 0 and sell it on day 4 at price 7. So my maximum profit which I can gain is 6. So you see that it's very straightforward. We are basically just using a variable to store the maximum and keep on updating maximum as and when we see a new maximum popping up. Now in the second array, if you take an example of second array, let's take an example of second array which is 10, 8, 7, 5, 2. As straight away if you can see, this is in decreasing order, which means I can't really buy, I can't really sell on any other consecutive days because my profit will always be lesser comparative to the day 1. So if I take the same example and I do max equal to 0 and consider that I have bought it on the first day. So on day 0 my buying price is 10, and on day 1 my selling price is going to become, still I can't sell it at 8 because I bought it at 10. So this is not going to be my selling price. So which means I will end up updating the buying price, which would mean my buying price will become 8 on day 1, right? I'm saying here day 1 because I am just assuming that my index position is which is starting from 0 is, so my day is starting from day 0. So selling price and buying price becomes 8. So which means my profit, I'll not calculate the profit and my max will continue to remain 0 here because I don't have any selling price. So day 2 as well, my selling price, again if I consider 7 as my selling price, then I'm basically going lower than my buying price. So my buying price will update because it is going to be in this case 7. So again my max is going to remain 0 because I don't get any profit in this day also because I bought it. On day 3 again I'm gonna buy it, so because my buying price is equal to 5. Now in this case also the max is going to remain 0. Now on day 4 again my buying price is going to become 2, and in this case as well my max continues to remain 0. So which means I don't have a best strategy here to gain the profit. My max is generally going to remain 0 in this scenario, right? Now let's try to code it. I have already coded it here and I have created a class called buy sell stock. I'm assuming that it is giving me an array of prices, and when I basically have the prices, I am calculating saving the length of the prices in n variable, and also assuming that the max profit is 0 and the buying price is the first position of the array. Then I start from the position 1 in the array and start comparing. If the price at that particular day is less than my buying price, and I'll update the buying price. Otherwise I will start calculating my current profit, assuming that the current price is going to become my selling price, and then compare it with my max profit, and if the profit is more than my max profit, I'll update max profit. And this is what I'll do for every day unless I get the maximum profit, and that is what I will get. Now if I run this in the terminal, Python, and I do that, you will see basically it will have the maximum profit as 6, right? Same if I do the same thing with the other example, it is going to return me maximum profit of 0. Now let me run this for you, and if I run this with my Python command, sorry, I've already typed it, and give the file name, as you can see it is returning me the maximum profit of 6, which we just went through. Let's do the other example also, where we had 10, 8, 7, 5 and 2. It should ideally return me the maximum profit of 0. So let's run it again, and if I run it again, it is returning maximum profit of 0. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please remember to give a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel as you wish. Happy learning.